Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host, Yolando, and today we're playing more Trackday Manager, and this is going to be an 8-lap race. So my plan is probably we're going to pit around lap 3 and change out to hard tires. We're currently in soft tires, and as soon as we do that, we'll stay out the rest of the race on those hard tires. We will be grabbing a full tank of gas there. Seems like a good move. And we're already in first. Nice. We're going to see if we can extend our lead as much as possible on these soft tires. They work so good. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Get out and head. Just got to get out ahead as far as I can. So during this wavy gravy part of this particular map, I pretty much don't do anything because sometimes I've gotten pushed off the road or things like that. I just don't do anything, and then I put on the gas up here in this straightaway on that part, and then on this straightaway I just go fast, and then the rest of the map I just kind of stay calm. So we're doing very good here, making good time. We're going to hit the boost as soon as we get past the finish line every single time. That's going to be the plan. Kind of boost up and get to max speed. I am using the acceleration transmission on this, which means I can only go 282. That's as fast as I can go. Normally you can get up to like 300. You can basically get up to however fast you can go on that straightaway. But I can only do what I can do. I think I'm going to switch the boost since I'm using acceleration. I'm going to switch the boost to use here, since I know I'm going to get up to my max speed over here, and we'll see if that works better. Road Sports is staying right with me. He's he's one of those bots, but he's not a bad bot. He wins his share of games, so doing pretty good so far. Okay, put the pedal to the metal. Looks like my lone wolf is done. Alright, and now we're gonna put the car into the pits on the next chance. We're also gonna save this boost until we get around to the next part of the map. See, we already hit the max, so there's not really anything we can do. See if we can block him from getting by. Not really able to shake this guy. He's staying right with us. What kind of tires is he in? He's in soft too. He'll have to pit soon. So we're in good shape against him. Up here, after all these curves, we're going to hit the accelerator and hopefully leave them in the dust for a while. That'll be our last hurrah before we get into the pit. So right about here, boost. That should let us get up to speed really fast. And then head into the pits. And we did it pretty good that time. We ended up pretty much close to overheating when we came into the pits, which is good. Exactly what we wanted. We're getting hard tires. We're going to stay out for the rest of the race on hard tires. We need a full tank of gas so we don't run out of fuel by the end of this race. So we're going to wait on the fuel as well. There we go. Get it out. 1171. Not a fast pit, but not only like a second slower than about the fastest you can be, so I'm good. And we're gonna just immediately go nuts on the speed, just to make sure we get back in this race. So there's only 5 people ahead of us. I believe all of them probably need to pit. He needs to pit. He definitely needs to pit. He needs to pit. He needs to pit. He eventually needs to pit. Yep, they all need to pit. Probably could do a better job on this portion of the map using the acceleration, but all the curves just make me nervous. So many times I've actually got wiped out in that area just from trying to pass and trying to accelerate. Okay, people are pitting. Looks like GMP Inc. that's an actual real player. He's out in the lead now. See if we can stay ahead of whoever this is going to be. Radical Motors, yeah, he's still pitting. We're good. We're ahead. Good shape. We're going to save our boost for later in the map, just like we did before. GMP, how you doing up there, buddy? Oh, you got to pit. 14% on hard tires. You got to pit now. Pit now. This is your last chance. Pit now. Okay, he's got the pit signal on. I think he's going to go to the pits, which will put us in the lead. We'll be in first place, and hopefully we can hold off everybody and make it all the way to the end on these tires. Okay, now we're going to hit the accelerator. We're going to hit the boost. Maxed out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Doesn't get any better than that. GMP, we're going to leave him in the dust. Have fun in the pits. Okay, we're good, we're good. So once you get up to your max speed, you can really take off your accelerator and you just let it cool off, because having that accelerator on isn't going to actually make you go any faster if you're already at your max speed. So just keep that in mind. It's an opportunity to cool off early if you are observant enough to take it. All we gotta do is hold on to this lead for 2 more laps after this. Going up to the boost spot. I don't know if the boost and the accelerator work together properly, so that's something. Oh, we can turn it off now. That's something you can probably research, is whether or not it's useful to use both the boost and the accelerator at the same time. Maybe you should use them separately. That's a question I really haven't figured out yet. Use accelerator again. We're going to get up to the max speed. We're up to the max speed, so if I turn this off now, check it out. We go just as fast as we're going to go, so there's no point in leaving it on. Now we can turn it on, going around this corner. Okay, we are doing great. Looks like we're going to make it. As long as we don't overheat or do something stupid, we're going to be okay. Oh, our tires are getting a little slippery. Thankfully, this map is really good about not having a whole lot of places where you can just totally wipe out in the dirt. So it's not a bad place for hard tires. We're down to 29%, 28% gas. Let's hope we have enough to make it to the last lap. I believe we do. I believe we're going to have just enough. There we go, maxing out. Okay, getting around the corner. And start accelerating. Last lap, we're going to have 20% gas left. That should be enough, but we're on bad tires, which means it's using more gas than it normally would. So that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to make it around 17. Oof, this is where it gets kind of tense. You can start to wonder, did I pit too early? Should I have waited one more lap? 15%, this is going to be really close. I'm going to stop accelerating because that's going to use up more gas than it's worth. 13, 12. It's that back left tire. That's the one that's worn out the most. It's using up all of our gas. Come on, you can make it. 11, 10. Ooh, close. This is going to be close. 9, 8. We're just leaving off the accelerator and hoping road sports can't catch up to us in time. No more acceleration for us. 7. Nitro. 6. 5. We're gonna have like 1%. 4. Make it, make it, make it. Come on. 3. 2. 2%. Oh, we timed it perfectly. 118. Look at that. See how we compare. Once people actually get there, they haven't even finished yet. Look at this. Still waiting for people to finish. Okay, second place is coming in now. Wowza, he got up to 308. That was our old top speed before we switched out to the acceleration model. Everybody else takes too long to pit. You gotta get out of the pits as quickly as you can. It's wasted seconds. It seems like such a small thing to sit in the pit for another couple seconds, but games are decided, races are decided on a couple seconds. This guy did really good. He came all the way from 16th to 2nd. That is very impressive. He probably would have beat me if we started equally. That's very, very good. All right, so that's another race down, another race in the books. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to click that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more videos like this. And remember, pause for effect, keep it clean.